in Hong Kong. They've dominated so many locations on the HSBC World Series, but they're going to get us underway, kicking to Fiji in their traditional white jerseys. Great handling, but also good defense there from Sheikh Soizwapi. At the breakdown, Splitsbuck not supporting their own weight. Advantage being played as South Africa weren't back 10. And they're going to come back and be given it. They need to get back to the mark.
Yeah, back-to-back pens by South Africa. They really want to put pressure on this Fijian team, but it's going to take the discipline to shut them down.
And there you see it. Never before has the South African team put one over on Fiji in Hong Kong. Well, this Fijian side were impressive. 3 wins yesterday. Japan, Spain, and USA, the victims. Topping their pool. Bit of movement at the front. And now going back. Not the most convincing. Teletholo does bring it down in the end. Trying to get his right arm free. We talked about it. The Fijians don't particularly like to ruck.
MP Visser. Fantastic work at the breakdown there. Just got his hands on the ball before the Fijian support players could get there. Brilliant work. It's something that the Blitzblock work on very, very hard. Back in Stellenbosch is being clinical at the breakdown.
Ronald Brown sticks us down the sideline. Davids will need a big one here. And that breakdown area is so important. I know you've talked about it before, but putting the Fijians on the deck, not allowing them to get this free-flowing game.
Absolutely. They'd want to play free-flowing rugby, but you put them on the floor, they tend to get isolated. It's going to be a game plan for South Africa in this game.
Set piece brilliantly executed, and the flat ball. Oh, it's beyond flat. It's forward. Ooh, Ronald Brown maybe thought it was good.
Forward pass.
Oh, he was wide open. Just the timing of it, it's so crucial on those set-piece moves, trying to penetrate those interior defenses.
I think that's recognition. The hole was there. They've done their work on the tapes and saw that weakness in the Fijian line-out defense, but they couldn't capitalize. But now they're going to have to be on defense. Floated pass, doesn't go to hand. Another knock on. And the Blitzblock have got their hands on it. They're happy with this. They really want to play with pace, I think. Bruce Tehazen. One of the physical members of this team. He can handle the Fijian presence. Van Veek produces that. A bit of a looping pass midfield. Duwalt Human goes wide, all the way to the sideline. Now a full complement of South Africans. They're not afraid to use the kicking game, Zach. Something that South Africa has used to success in the past. Now they're looking to go on the edge. Pretorius is brought down. Oh, and he's just knocked on, but what an effort from the big Jeremiah Matana making that tackle.
Yeah, top drawer, cover defense from Matana there. JC Pretorius, the Iron Man, usually so good around the edge. Just trying to keep the ball in play. Great angle there, just around the waist, not giving this powerful South African man any more room around that edge. Great cover defense from Matana there.
The first knock-on is going to be against South Africa, so Fiji with possession. Of course, no Jerry Tuai, who would normally be controlling the affairs. Oh, big hit in midfield. Selwyn Davids. The Blitzblock not afraid to compete at the breakdown. In fact, not afraid to even give away penalties just to slow things up a bit. There's the kick and chase. A bit of contact after the kick. Obstruction is the call.
Yeah, just an ill time there from the South Africans. Just a chip through, and they just got their timing wrong. Referee calls obstruction. You can't impede the player trying to kick through. Like what we're trying to see from the South Africans, they're trying to take the time and space away from these Fijians that they love so much.
Mbukayaro. Taps quick. Again, the kick. The message has come on from Bengalings. Don't be afraid to put it in behind the split spot defense. And the tackle player was not released by the Fijian.
You got back to his feet, you've tackled him, then you must release.
Yeah, you've got to show a clear window of release to the referee. Referee Blake Spear all over that one. And it's interesting, Fiji taking a playbook out of South Africa. 2 tactical kicks already in this game. I wonder if Bengalings have seen something in the film scout that said, hey, there's an opportunity for us to put South Africa under pressure there.
You get to his feet, you've tackled him, so you must release.
So South Africa, much better performance for them. They were undone by Great Britain yesterday. That's been an impressive victory over Uruguay. A side that has really been looking for its form for a while now, even hosting the Rugby World Cup of Sevens in Cape Town. Wonderful event, great hosts they were, but a little bit too good on the field. They didn't compete for the medals there. So dominant in the early part of 2022. And the abbreviated 21 season, but things have changed a bit. That ball's loose. Little grubber ahead, a second grubber ahead. Big man looking for the bounce. He's using the full width. Oh, he picks it up with a glorious dive and a salute to the heavens.
Sloppy play there from South Africa. His prize reward for Fiji. 3 tactical kick-throughs by Fiji paying off. Sheikh Soizwapi, the captain, who's usually so under control there, just throws a loose offload.
10.
And just a tap through and an easy score for Fiji. With those big paws, these Fijians have just an easy pickup and score in the corner. And you can see how much that means for these men scoring here in Hong Kong.
The Church of Sevens is open. And the practicing minister is the Fiji rugby team. Joseba Talatholo there with his first try in Hong Kong.
Still time left on the clock here. South Africa want to get their hands on the ball, drive down the field, and try and tie this game up before the halftime whistle.
You see the red numbers on our scoreboard. The gong has sounded, but the ball will be introduced because the try was scored within 30 seconds. A big volleyball spike after South Africa couldn't claim that kick. A cheeky little kick that went just 10. Rounding Umbuke, Carl. Relentless stuff from Fiji. Talatholo getting those hands free. Always the hands are free and the ball's alive. So exhausting to defend against. And now a hole in the middle opens up. The ruck to try count is ridiculously low. They don't need to ruck because they keep offloading the ball. There he is, jumping through. Is Matana. Second try in the extra time of this first half will go to Fiji. And Jeremiah Matana.
It's already halftime.
Yeah, just going back to that cheeky little kickoff. The referee allows the ball to bounce once. Have it the attempt to go 10, which it does. And Fiji cleverly taps it back. And Matana just too big and strong there for Sheikh Soizwapi. I mean, it's just incredible watching these Fijians offload game. They just have an incredible awareness of where each other are and the skill to boot to be able to execute on that high level. Unbelievable play by Fiji here in the first half.
Second try for the 24-year-old Matana. Second try for Fiji here in the Cup quarterfinal. They lead 12 points to 0 over South Africa.
Out! What's that team? Out!
Yeah, we got to even take a breath here, Gareth.
Yeah.
It's been incredible. First 2 quarterfinals here. South Africa has done well putting pressure on the Fijians, put them on the floor early. But as we know, Fiji's just so incredibly fluid in their offload game. Something South Africa will want to do is just maintain possession, not throw away loose passes, which Fiji just thrive on. As you can see, 3 errors by South Africa. That's kind of the tail of the tape so far. They'll want to clean that up here in the second half.
Of course, a new coaching setup. Neil Powell moving on to another challenge in 15s rugby. Incredible contribution from him. It sticks Govo, helped by Phil Sneeman, will be in charge. Of course, Ashley Everett still managing all the affairs. Great history of that program.
Yeah, lots of experience in that big Blitzbach coaching staff, as well as Fiji, Ben Gullings, the legend himself. It's just great to see all the ex-players coming back and coaches and giving back to that next generation. It's something that's just so good for this game of sevens.
Cup quarterfinal number 2 is on their way. Have it your way is what Fiji's saying. They're up 2 tries over South Africa. Still lots to come. Ireland and Australia. Ireland, the big surprise team here, and the French and your USA Eagles. Did I put you on the spot? Any predictions there?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task. It's an inexperienced squad in the USA, but they've got the capacity to be able to go put the French to test.
Athuku gets us underway. We've already had Samoa book a place in the semifinals. These 2 teams hoping to be second. A little bit of afters there.
Yeah, just some friendly hellos from player to player. Not uncommon on the sevens pitch. This is a very competitive environment. Fiji really wanted to start off the second half with a bang with a tap back. Just unfortunate little knock on. But South Africa, they're so good at the set piece. Just a tap back there. And he just couldn't quite gather it there. Slippery ball here on early morning here in Hong Kong.
So there is some contact there, and obviously the player who's being lifted is protected, but because the defender got contact with the ball, that's a fair challenge, even though it looked a little awkward there. So South Africa put in on their own 22. They're down 2 scores. Another penalty against Fiji.
Yeah, the way it's refereed around the breakdown, the 9 on the defensive side can't go past the feed line, and therefore, if he jumps early, it's an offside penalty, which is a great relief for South Africa. They get to kick down, gain some territory, get some breathing room, reset themselves, make a plan, and go execute it.
There's the line out. Argentina. Sorry, South Africa. Clinical stuff. There's the loop around from the line out target. Great work from him off the ball. There's Wapi's brought down, and they come back again. Constant work from JC Pretorius. That's when South Africa's at their best, when they're all working for each other. The crowd trying to spur on the Blitzbach here. Again, quite deep to Ryan Oosthuizen. Knock-on advantage. That'll go away pretty quickly. And that's why there's a little bit of space on the outside. The flat ball is unloaded to Van Vick.
Onside.
Again, another looping pass, which allows Fiji to take that space away. The show and go.
Advantage high tackle.
High tackle, penalty advantage. Well,
Time off.
Oosthuizen is taking exception there, and I think he's got every right.
We've got a penalty for a high tackle.
Yeah, high pressure, high competitive situation. Both teams know how important it is in this Olympic qualification relegation season.
Well, that's Ioane Temba down, and I really hope it's not
I understand the
play
frustration,
acting. I know there was a push there
but
from
no need to
Oosthuizen,
join like that, okay?
and the referee's
So
having a little bit of a
you
word.
keep it calm, and if you're slowing it down, I'll reward you. Okay. There's no need to come in like that, okay?
Yeah, good presence from Ben Breakspear, the Welshman, just laying down the law,
Yeah.
saying, I've got the whistle, I'll look after it. Let's see what happens in the afters after the push.
Yeah, great little show and go there from Sullivan Davis, just a little high on the tackle.
Whistle goes here, and he wants the ball. Hard to believe that a man as tough as Ioane Temba is down, face in the dirt. Look at that. Oh,
High tackle, time on.
oh, this is a little bit too much soccer for me. I'm not joking. This is not what we want to see on a sevens pitch. That's ridiculous. Good ball out the back for the Blitzbach, though. They have space. It's bobbled for the moment. The fancy feet of Sheikh Soizwapi gets South Africa back in the match.
Dancing with the stars, Sheikh Soizwapi. Just how South Africa wanted to come off of that tap pen move. Great shift to the pill, and what a left foot there. Big Fen, Sheikh Soizwapi, captain of this Blitzbach side, driving to the line, getting down for the first 5 points for South Africa in this quarterfinal. Got to give big credit to Fiji. We all know how well they attack, but they've done really well in defense. But South Africa finally break the line and get their first score of this quarterfinal.
Conversion to come from the sideline. No good. So, all-time tries. Soizwapi climbing up the list. South Africa 9 points adrift. Just over 3 minutes to play. They've done it in the past. Are they going to be the ones that upset the party here? Fiji's domination, 34 victories. Foot on the sideline. Turnover.
Fantastic cover defense by South Africa there.
Yeah, Van Veek got right across there, did really well.
Yeah, he's a quick guy, and especially against a big guy like Matana. He just got hold of the ball, got hold of the upper body, and just threw him out of bounds before that offload could come in.
Well, there you see it. Everything's on the line. The winner plays Samoa, who have booked their place with that victory over Argentina. The extra time victory in quarterfinal 1. This is quarterfinal 2, and 2 more to come here on day 3. The Cathay Pacific HSBC Hong Kong Sevens, they go wide. They know they need 2 scores. They're going to take some chances here, the Blitzbach. Oh, after the tackle, he crawls forward.
Yeah, after a completed tackle, you can't try and crawl on the ground to gain extra meters to separate yourself from a trying, poaching defender from Fiji. Sheikh Soizwapi just got it wrong there. He's usually so clinical in that area as a ball carrier. Fiji have the ball now with 2 minutes to play. They can really control the tempo of this game and try and close it out on their terms.
Good as you are.
Well, I'm correcting myself. It's not a 2-score advantage. The conversion was good. It wasn't credited in the stadium, so it's only 5 points, the advantage.
He's quarter above his head
Not
and we've got a
straight.
contest. Not straight.
Yeah, referee Blake Spear there saying
Scrum.
the throw-in from the line out just went a little bit askew. South Africa will call for the scrum. What kind of set-piece move will they conjure up here? Will it be a double wrap trying to manipulate, or will they have a change of direction trying to go back down that short side? They know how important it is possession here.
As I said,
It's a
up
one-score
front, you're
game.
marking the 15, okay? So come across. Thank you.
All right, all to play for. Just to confirm, 5 points the difference.
Fine.
South Africa in possession.
Set.
A minute and 15 to go, and they need a try. Off they go with the flow. Like they might go out wide. Fresh off the bench is Undlovu. In space. Running hard is Van Veek. He keeps the ball alive. Oh, great hands from Oosthuizen. But he's holding on to break down. I'm not sure there was a tackle there.
Incredible offload from Van Veek there to keep it inside. An even better pickup from Oosthuizen. But the flying Fijians covering tackle
Time off.
and poach to get their hands on the ball before a supporting South African player. And they win the pen. 41 seconds to go here.
Time off and fresh legs on the field here. Willagi Patterson on. Fiji managing the clock. 41 seconds to play.
Time on.
Let's have a look here at the turnover.
Yeah, Van Veek trying to use his pace around the outside, throws the inside offload, and just the pop-up and scoop by Oosthuizen.
Well, I'm not sure he's a tackle player at that point. He's got the right to place that ball back. There it is, stolen ball. 17 seconds to play. South Africa needs a score. Down by 5 inside the Fijian 22. Quarterfinal 2 yet to be decided. 5 seconds on the clock. Penalty against South Africa.
South Africa is not happy with that call. They felt they were impeded going into that breakdown. Referee Blake Spear saw it the other way.
It's okay.
Interesting call there.